That's all that matters.
As far as you know.
That's all that matters as far as you know, because we are on YouTube. Hello, YouTube.
Hello.
We are back, and we have the full contingent today. So, woohoo!
Now it's time for the pants off, dance off. Oh,
Pants
Yeah,
off.
but I spent all the time getting my clothes on so we can start the thing. Now I gotta get naked.
I know, right?
It's your pants.
I do. Please. Last time, we went on a crazy whirlwind adventure and found a floaty room. So, it's pretty good.
Yep.
I do remember a floaty room.
We Jones found a floaty room that was filled with dark magic.
Did a wee bit of torturing.
And then finished that area, backtracking to some of the areas that we hadn't looked at, and we ended up finding like the boss battle. Should have found it, which was.
We backtracked to the area that we thought was going to be unimportant, and it happened to be the boss room.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so go figure. We fought a closet, and there was an epic sleep spell off.
We fought a closet.
Malcolm actually won.
Right? Nice.
Yeah,
She
with
had
your-
witch levels. Does that mean she would be a broom closet?
Must be. I didn't realize we were keeping people in the closet still.
Oh man, broom closet.
I get it.
Little late to the party, but always glad to see you.
Woo! Fashionably late's my style.
So we still have a little bit of unexplored area in here that I think we're going to polish off before we end up and further exploring. We're kind of looking for a goblin invasionary force, maybe using these tunnels area.
You thought they might be coming this way, so you went down here to clear it out and just take names if you had to, type thing.
All right, well, we've only got one room really left in this underground area, and that's the staircase.
There's also these little.
There's two doors.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, right.
There you go. Check and see the back of this spooky rotunda. Maybe I'll find the unholy of holies.
Wouldn't it be the unholy of unholies?
Well, you
Just
open
gonna
the
leave
door,
this-
God, man, DM. He'd be all smart ass.
This summoning pool here, whatever this thing is.
Well, I
That-
mean,
Yes, you guys can look at it if you want.
what?
The reddish glow that so as you guys come up and maybe look around, the reddish glow you noticed had faded as she had made a sense ball come out. So you're not sure specifically about it. You'd have to make some checks to understand it.
We could throw one of these piles of meat in.
I was going to say, I don't know what to do with it unless you want one of us to pee in it.
I'll do that.
You have
Pockets
lapped
the
my
closet.
magical expertise.
Mazus will investigate.
Closet in my backpack, Adam.
And I'm actually going to do a roll for maybe religion, just in case that it had some connotations with
Nope.
the goddess.
Would that closet's body even still be here? It's a demon, isn't it? Doesn't it, like, plane shift when you kill it?
No, it shouldn't.
No, not really. Her dead body's laying there.
All right.
She's a tiny creature. Yeah.
I thought, for the longest time, I thought that was a thing that happened with
I can.
Outsider.
If you go off the flavor text from like Into the Abyss or any of that, or not Into the Abyss, but the what's it?
Oh.
It was an old 3.5
Okay, Alex.
book, so they could do like a bunch of different things. Like they could melt or turn into maggots or explode violently or do all that stuff. So
I'm familiar with the explode violently kind.
You could throw her in the fountain.
well, that's almost always a Baylor or whatever.
Or I could throw my Lamashtu symbol into the fountain.
Don't
Does
do
anyone
that.
have any holy water?
No, I don't have holy water.
What do you think we are? We're just murdering hobos. We ain't got no holy water.
Yeah.
Do we have a scroll of bless? Is that...
Of course not.
Oh, that's, well, all
That's
right.
ridiculous.
See the limits of your power.
Maybe the paladin could pee in there.
Isn't that kind of like holy water? I'll make it.
I have a wee goblin stick and stick that I haven't done anything with yet. I could try sticking that in the fountain, but I mean, we don't really have anything to destroy it.
Yeah, but like we either need to, the paladin's got to do something, or we're gonna have to tell someone else to come down here and deal with it because I don't know what to do with it.
Shien's gonna grab one of the skulls from the ring and toss it in.
So we just stand in a circle throwing quarters into this.
Skulls from what?
The ring on the fountain.
Oh, okay.
Skull spikes.
You throw it in, it kind of and dissolves away.
Nice.
And a sins bond begins to emerge, and we play whack-a-mole with its face.
I think while we're trying all our silly ideas, dear Mazus Deckar has just been quietly examining it, seeing if he can get something.
It appears so. So let me see. We got Arcana. We got Planes. Any other knowledges you want to throw in there so I can just give you all the information at once?
I also did a religion check.
Local nature planes religion.
Mazus just
Mazus just spams all of his knowledges.
You already did planes, you goof.
Excuse me while I examine my books.
Yeah.
Wayko's balancing right off the
Here's
edge.
my encyclopedia.
Yeah, he's
Wayko's
just got an
wanting to
Encyclopedia
self-sacrifice.
Geographica.
Okay.
Just starts regurgitating information.
Is it S for spooky red or R
That
for
was a good roll
spooky?
too.
Yeah. So
waste them all now.
all of that combined tells you that this is kind of a long time ago. You were reading about maybe enchanting certain things and getting certain things worked around where you could not necessarily summon, but fabricate, perhaps, would be a better word, creatures in a similar way that a summoner would summon them. And this seems similar to that. They called it, they said that the information that you were looking at was based off of some ancient information that sounds very familiar to what Brodert Quink was talking about. Thessalonian, and it's mechanically, you know that it is a rune well of some kind, but you're not sure how strong or not strong it is or anything like that.
Do I know how it works?
You assume, not just from your rolls, but what you put in here from both the information you've got here too, that it's likely that it was it's used via the sacrifice of blood, probably. That's your best understanding of it.
But it's some sort of limited energy because it kind of faded when she summoned one.
It does appear faded. Yes.
So would I know how it recharges or?
Not this specific one. You'd have to do some more study for this specific one. She did say something about this being the Catacombs of Wrath.
Right.
When she was fussing at you guys for interrupting. So, maybe something along those lines.
I'll make some notes and.
Thessalonian.
Yeah. Thessalonian. Perhaps.
Throws a sin spawn in there.
Do what?
Just kick him in.
Boot the sin spawn in.
You do, huh? Interesting.
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's do it.
Wasn't it a dead corpse that kind of just dissolved at last game, or did it?
And
stay-
from darkness comes light.
So you boot the sin spawn in.
No, I think he just seized up and collapsed. That's what I remember.
Yeah, he kind of melted.
the
There's not
thought
much
is-
left of him.
So I slosh him in.
Yeah, scrape him in like some wet snow. Just
Not so much snow as gelatinous coagulated blood clots. But
ugh.
okay. So you throw him in.
Yep.
Back from whence you came.
Come, minion. Come.
Let me move Wayko for a second because it's
Oh yeah,
Right there.
thank you. I was gonna do that, but then I got caught up. I'm trying to figure out this character.
Come, my minions, bow to your master. Let your evil shine.
Bow
I'm telling
to
you,
me,
man.
minion.
cover album. I'm just saying.
Yeah, from Disney movies no one's seen in 15 years.
parody cover album. I'm just saying.
Oh,
So you
make
throw
a
it in there?
Shadow of you.
And the flopping different portions of it go, and you see it go. And if you thought it was ugly before, this
yes.
emerges out.
Greater sin spawn.
And it's like, yeah, so that's what I'm saying happens. Forget the module, man. That's what I say happens.
Bow
with the
to me,
rules.
minion.
It's not going to bow.
It just looks at you. It's got like an extra arm sticking off, and it's got two sets of its mouth, one down on its throat, and it's got two partial faces like this. And
It's adorable.
it just kind of looks at you. Roll initiative. And that's how we start this game, guys. That's how we start this one.
It's alive. Thanks for that, Alex.
Ooh. We're ready though.
Oh yeah, we're gonna just raffle stomp this thing and then throw it back in the fountain.
He did not roll very bad, so
We'll just keep
Yeah,
repeating the process.
Infinite experience. Harder fights every time.
So
I'll just
you were
use
rolling
monster
initiative?
meter. Yep. I have to get his stats now.
Right.
Not a monster that is in the thing. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Uh-huh.
You should have known this would happen.
Shien and his
I did not
pursuit of
expect you to
power.
dump spawn goo into the thing. Who does that?
Why?
Shien
Why
was just
did
trying to
you?
get more power.
Yeah. Okay. It's not working, so I'll use somebody else's stats. Nah, that'd kill you guys.
No, dead, hurt.
Really dead.
Yeah, we
Kill
should
you and make you its slave.
Just use the regular beast, add a couple of hit dice,
Yeah.
and
Make it large.
That's all right. We're gonna have it go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where it is. So it got a 19 on its. So let's get this round descending. All right. So most of y'all will go. It goes second to last. So you guys probably will do plenty of damage to it, but we'll see. We'll see.
Mazus the ninja.
Well,
He was just watching, and he was like, "Okay, I just need to be ready for this."
Magpie is
It's not
actually
So
Crap.
did the power of that thing
for me.
drain at all? The what?
You effectively dumped some fresh blood into a rune pool that would summon something, and you didn't use your
I
blood.
would
So
call it fresh blood.
It's an abomination.
okay, Mazus,
You
You're
shall
first.
call me master.
Magpie is actually before me because he has a higher bonus. Just hasn't added his.
okay, Magpie.
It's gonna stab the shit out of it.
You're muted.
You're muted.
It's probably because I'm on the wrong window. Said it looks an awful lot like I'm flanking.
It does.
Does he hasn't acted in this
Flanking.
round?
It wouldn't matter. He's still flanking.
That +1
Wow.
returning dagger.
He's flat-footed.
You do have the +1 returning
Stabbity.
dagger now.
What? I missed that part.
Cool.
Hey, you missed the loot part.
That wasn't in the video, but it was Kane's pick. So
Well, who took the +1 short sword we took earlier?
It was going to go into party funds because nobody could really use the short sword, or would use the short sword on a regular
No
basis.
one
Colin,
wanted the
there-
most metal, ever-burning torch sword, that you could get. So
Fair enough.
Colin, there is a wand in there, but it's a touch attack. I don't know how much you.
I'm
How
good.
much you really want that? A 21 to hit.
that hits.
Was that the D6 too for the sneak attack? Oh my. For max damage, which is 11.
All right. It seems to have very little phasing it in that. Doesn't seem to.
That was some percentage of its hit points.
Indeed. All right. Mazus.
Well, It's a bit crowded to use any spell, actually, I would say.
The any
You could go for a
spell?
ray.
I love the any spell.
Well, does Gideon have reach as an option?
Reach? No, I'm still 5 foot.
Okay. I was gonna say grease would work because I'm pretty sure Shien and Magpie can make the acrobatics checks, and the casters want to get out of there anyway.
Yeah, I could probably put a grease against the wall.
You could probably position it like on the wall, partly on the wall and partly underneath him.
So Magpie would get hit, but no one else.
That's fine.
So,
I know Mazus is okay with that.
oh yeah.
I will show you, bird, to try and take my wares from my pockets.
So that's like the grease, pretty much.
Someone drop some hot glass.
Quickly.
Gideon just going through some PTSD. No, not the fire! Not the fire!
What happens if this sin spawn slips and falls back into the well? Do we just get like
It's bigger.
yeah?
I was
Just
just
his
gonna say, I can
head
breathe in
comes
the
out of the
wind.
well and he's stuck.
I can like bull rush him with wind back into the fountain, but it will not kill him. I think that needs to be established.
Right. So Mazus is covering the whole pool and everything with grease.
Grease it. Okay. It is greased.
So that's a
Squeak, squeak.
What's the DC?
16 DC.
Fails. So,
It's on the
Yay,
ground.
prone, flat-footed.
And completely surrounded.
Get
him, boys! Get him!
Do I need to make that reflex save as well because I'm in the area of effect?
Yeah, you have to.
Okay. And this is a reflex.
DC 16.
Okay. 21. I think I'm okay.
I think so too.
It's sticky.
Oh.
This will help waterproof Magpie's feathers for the winter.
All right. You gonna move before
I
I go
produce
into
my
any-
own natural oils, thank you.
Oh yeah, I do want to move. I'll place myself here.
Get in the
I'm gone.
way.
Grease. I'm out. So you move through those squares.
Right, well, he hasn't acted yet, so doesn't get attack of opportunity.
Prone, so
Yeah, he's prone.
No, Prone doesn't have anything to do with it, but he hasn't acted yet, and I don't think he has combat reflexes. I'm gonna
don't
take
know.
my chances anyway.
Yeah. All right.
It's
he's
basically
prone.
it's a
Mazus
5
was
foot anyway.
off the balcony and 10 feet down, so
If anybody has any way to move Magpie out of there, then that'd be useful.
Well, Magpie will get to move
You can ask him.
eventually.
Yeah. At the beginning of
you
the
can
next
see
round.
Mal's like, I want to put Alchemist Fire on.
No, I'm just gonna spark it.
Oh.
Shit. Okay. So, Emmy, it's your turn. What do you want to do to this thing, if anything? Is that just locked up for me, or is Colin here?
You're muted.
Sorry about that. Based on the fact that it barely flinched with what Magpie did, I think she's gonna skip days and go acid splash.
Okay.
Blorps.
Yeah, I'll just do it this way. This is faster.
All right. So anything but a 1 will hit him. Pretty much.
Darn, I had this attack set up that's not working anymore.
It's all right. It's 1d3 points of acid damage if you hit him. It's a ray, if I remember, or a missile.
Hashtag.
Yeah.
So make just a ranged attack.
Bah.
All right.
This is touch for 2 damage.
Yeah. You definitely hit.
And then as a standard action, so I can still move,
Yes, you can still move.
she's going to squeeze her way past Shien and go towards the banister, sort of get behind him.
Okay. All right, then. So let me see. That means that it is Wayko's turn.
Woo! Our favorite. Is there such thing? I know you do double move action. There's no double standard action omitting a move, is there?
No.
Is that a hero point?
No, there's just it's like full run attacks and that kind of stuff, which
Because I do want to set this guy on fire, but I'd rather Magpie not be there.
It's the smell, of scorched
What-
feathers. Just
Would I get a reflex to get out of there, or an acrobatics? Could we make some sort of exchange here?
I'm sure that you could do a reflex save to not get burned to a crisp.
I feel like I have evasion.
Are you confident enough that I'm not throwing you under the bus by doing this?
Yeah. Am I the player confident enough? Yes. Is Magpie the bird who's about to be fricasseed by a dude who keeps trying to pull his feathers out? Meh.
Perfect. All right. In that case, I'm going to cast Spark right on the grease-covered.
Magpie! Heads up!
Out of the way, bud.
Prepare for a Kentucky Fried fuck you.
That got me.
Okay. So this thing, I'm not even going to bother with its save because it doesn't. It's prone. It ain't getting nothing. Magpie, you're going to need to make a save. And Malcolm, I need dice.
19 for reflex.
Okay. That's enough, I believe, considering the cast.
Literally my only good save.
Where's the dice
The
for?
grease fires D6.
20?
D6, and they'll set them on fire, possibly.
Will that just move me back out of this area of effect?
Still there.
Yeah, you would
Okay,
still
well,
be.
On
be where you
casting
are.
the Spark properly, I guess, for the D20, I got a natural 20. That's good. And then it's D6 from that?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because the Spark itself doesn't do any damage. Just the fire would do the damage.
Yeah,
it's just
right.
the
just
grease
D6
fire.
on the fire.
But that's fire. That's damage he's going to take every round because he's covered in grease.
That would be 4 on the damage.
Okay. That means that he gets 2.
Wayko screams out, "Weird."
He screams, "Celebrate! It's a
All right.
party!"
Okay, so that happens. Are you going to do anything else?
Ah, I think he's going to jump off this ledge. How high up is that?
10 feet, I think we said.
10 feet.
Yeah, he's just going to hop right over the edge there.
Okay. Acrobatics, if you
Well,
want to
roll
negate
acrobatics.
1d6 of damage, I think it is.
DC 15.
Okay, these are my favorite dice ever. I
What-
shit thee not, it was another 20.
You use them up now, man.
Yeah,
And brand new dice.
I'm going in my favor.
All right. You don't take any damage then, we'll say. Gideon, as that goes, and that flash comes, just a hint in the back of Gideon's mind is like,
Not again, not again.
There's no molten glass this time, but burning grease.
Yeah, but
No,
Gideon's
no,
got
no.
like a rough past with things burning to death at this point.
okay.
Yep. Don't run through it, Matthews!
That's canon right there. That comes through the,
Yeah.
through the flames. All right, Shien, what you want to do?
Jin looks down at the burning sin spawn and says, "You have your mother's smile." And then he proceeds to just
Wail into it.
That is $20 one-liner right there.
So the first one is a second is a 17.
Okay. 17, anything above 17 will hit. The 17 or above will hit.
Above 17 or 17 and above?
17 and above.
Okay, good deal. But I clock him.
I'm assuming he said twice there.
Yes. I caught it.
Damage.
How much? 20? All right. So you wail on this thing's face. And
You're so pretty.
so as you're wailing
Kratos
on,
on Helios type thing.
so as you're wailing on him, his body seems to be it seems to shudder underneath your hands. And you see him, his flaming bits flash apart. One bit falls over here, not far from Wayko. And then the other bit, copy. Let me see, you were punching right in there, so maybe it'd thump against the wall. Maybe it'd stay right. I wouldn't really stay right there. We'll go and put it right
Lands
here.
on Magpie.
Almost. No, it lands on Gideon, we'll say. Lands right over by Gideon. and it flames, and that happens. So you think that kind of did it, except
They're
That's
alive.
the forms seem to go and pop out that arm they needed, and their spine kind of twists, and they stand up.
Oh, like crazy worm.
If they're standing up, that's a provoke.
All right. So Wayko can take a swing at his, and Gideon can take a swing at his.
This is probably going to end up better for one of you than the other.
Okay, yeah, I'll take. Can I do that as a power attack then?
For a AO, for a attack of
Actually-
opportunity.
Actually, Gideon doesn't get the attack because he hasn't acted. In the
Oh,
round.
because he hasn't
Oh,
acted
yeah, I
yet.
haven't even done yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay
Combat
then.
reflexes.
I got a 16 modified to hit that one.
Nope.
That's with,
Oh wait, yes, you
prone.
actually did hit. You actually did hit. With what? With what?
Masterwork light mace.
Masterwork light mace.
Clunk.
Okay, so as it's getting up, it's like funk. Gideon is still kind of shell shocked, I think, from the fire experience. You know.
He wants to run in, but he was told not to.
That's 4 concussion type damage.
Okay.
Clunk.
And I'm gonna say
All right. All right. So that means that they can do their attacks now. And let me see. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. They are going to. They don't have any Ranceurs on them. Sorry, guys. No looting those.
Oh,
I know. You were just so disappointed.
didn't the giant one have a giant Rancor?
When he was formed? No.
No, oh, come on, dropping the ball, man.
No. No. You guys haven't even looted all the Ranceurs that are in here, so.
He had 3
All right.
arms. Yeah, we got 4 Rancors total, I think.
All right, the first one swinging at Gideon with first attack is a 19. I believe that hits you.
If
I
it
remember
stood
right,
up, it
Gideon?
only gets 1.
Yeah, he's
Right.
flat-footed too.
Oh, 2. That's right.
My flat-footed 17, so no, yeah, you hit me.
All right. And that's just a bite. So we'll see.
Nom, nom, nom.
Oh, he got max damage. So
No.
6 points of
No, no.
damage. And our paladin is filled with this strange anger. This feeling of hate and wrath towards all those around him. Make a will save, Mr. Paladin. You
Yeah,
should be able to
sorry,
make
no,
the will
just-
save.
The will save an 11.
Oh, you did not make it. Okay. So that,
Jeez.
these thoughts, especially for you of one so intentionally pure of mind and focused on goodness and decency, you are overwhelmed by this desire to just mutilate everyone around you that has ever wronged you. Amiko and her family buying the inn.
He's in.
I'm glad I killed her brother.
Not the inn.
Type things running through your mind, and you are sickened for this isn't gonna be nice. 5 minutes.
Yowzer.
Oh,
That's a long time.
So that's negative.
It's like a
anything
great
you try and
big
do.
combat FU.
But we still have to get to Wayko. Wayko, yours is going to try and nosh on you now.
Naganoosh.
He didn't roll as well this time. He got a 11.
No, that wouldn't hit.
I don't think so.
Even without that.
So he tries to notch your face, all face hugger style,
Terrifying.
but he misses, and you and Henrietta just barely dodge out of the way. You have to grab your hat as you come down.
He just gets like one single glimpse of chicken on head, and then hat comes back down.
Yeah. Okay. Gideon, what do you want to try and do through your sickness?
Well, if I'm filled with wrath, I'm going to hit the thing that hit me. So you just power strike, power attack, and he's gonna go at him.
You
Take a
bit
grapple.
me.
Yeah, you're not gonna believe this. I have to
No,
confirm.
we do. From you.
Confirm a hit or confirm a critical or confirm a not.
Confirm a critical.
I'm about
Rolled
to
19.
ban those dice, man. Something's up with them dice. Are those the dice you use against your players or what?
No, I use a completely different set against my players because I have to have 2 sets right now. Confirming hits. So that would be 2. So currently, so that would be +4 minus 2, 16.
16 to hit this guy. That'll hit.
Okay, so percentile then? Okay. 44.
44 damage.
No, 44 on the percentile.
Oh, I was like, what? 44 damage. What? That doesn't sound right.
No. 44 on the percentiles.
Add 1 to your crit multiplier.
So that's 5
Times
plus
3, I think.
5 plus 3. So that's 8 plus 4, 12 times 3, 36.
36 damage. Almost 44. Almost 44.
Swish.
Yep. It is another brilliant display of the physical prowess of our paladin, who is still wrathfully filled.
And he just sort of gets this sort of
But
grin on his face after he goes through and he's splattered with the entrails. He's just breathing heavily, looking for his next thing, and he actually now, just because of this sickness, does that actually entail wrath against my party members as well, or is that
no, you're just sickened from it, but you're filled with anger and wrath in your very mind is being racked with it. All those things you hold down. So you're able to hold them down right now. But that doesn't mean ain't no one noticing what's going on in your head.
You know what then? As my next little bit, my movements, I'm actually going to growl and go at the next one. I'm just going to leap down off the thing, try to sort of land on it, and if I can do that with my movements and acrobatics,
You could try to move and jump on it. You couldn't do anything to. But
no, that's all I was like. I'm just in this mindset of hurt, hit, body check. Basically, I'm being an enforcer in hockey.
okay.
Get the goon.
Yes, goon. And I got a nat 20 on the acrobatics. check.
Dude, I'm telling you, keep that up. Them dice you're gonna have to.
I will
Move
get
them
rid of
dice
the
to
yellow,
the player die.
get rid of the yellow dice at some point, and I actually bought dice recently that I'm waiting for that are actually more themed for shadow, but yes.
Okay. All right. So you get down there, you nat 20. I'll say you land on it too.
Sure.
So, but you do take falling damage.
That's fine.
So roll a d6 and you can take that damage.
Sure. 2.
Woo! So much.
Well, but I'm down to 10. I'm actually going to use my swift action then to do another lay on hands.
Okay. Make me.
A will save.
Yeah.
12.
Okay. You can do it. Take minimum healing.
Which would be 1.
Yeah. Well, do you add
It's just a
anything to
D6.
it? It's just
No,
a
it's-
d6.
I
Okay.
believe
Well,
it's just flat D6.
okay. Then just roll the d6 then. But as you do it, you feel a kind of weird fluctuation in the energy. You're not so sure that that your current mindset is conducive to such actions, but
Okay. So that, you know what, for sake of argument, I'll actually take half of what I rolled, which was a 4, and go for 2.
that's fine by me.
Just if it's not conducive to his current feelings and what have you. So
Mitigates the falling damage.
Sure.
There you go. All right, Magpie, you're
See,
up. This
I
thing,
had-
you are. What?
I had a plan, but now I'm gonna feel like I'm copying Gideon. Because I was gonna have Magpie yell, "Try to light me on fire, you son of a bitch!" and then jump off after the sin spawn and like hopefully kill it, and then look at Wayko and be like, "Oh, yeah, I meant this one."
Well, you
But-
could jump onto Wayko. I mean, that's fine by me too. But you don't have to.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do it. Make my acrobatics.
Perches on his head like a chicken.
25.
That's plenty of acrobatics to get to land on Wayko. Wayko, make me a strength check so you don't fall on your butt with this big fat, not really fat.
I'm not fat. I've got hollow bones.
I know.
I weigh 90 pounds. Fucking weight.
This big fluffy bird
Modified what?
falling on.
What'd you get, Malcolm?
Modified 14 for strength.
Nah, it would have had to been 15. Too so close. You are now prone underneath Magpie's
Bird.
little talons.
Oh man, I'm on my
Magpie,
ground.
you are yes. You're standing on Wayko.
I rode your body to the ground.
Did I take damage or just emotional damage?
Just emotional damage.
Yeah,
Emotional.
it's mainly emotional. I mean, there's a scuff here or there, but the
Magpie
bird,
squawk.
man.
Or Wayko
He's
squad.
quite upset.
I guess I'll stab the synth spawn too if I'm down here. I don't want to steal Gideon's thunder.
Yeah,
Man, Gideon, you and I have the same crit range, and I just cannot get an 18 or higher to save my life.
I tend to rotate between dice and what have you that I have here, which was just from a Chessex bin that I put a scoop into.
Yeah, fair. That's the only way to do it with Chessex dice. 23 to hit with the S-Doc.
Yep.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
Man, I need one more level. It's like super hard.
So hard, man. So hard. Okay. So Magpie runs down, lands on Wayko, and stabs while he's doing it, shinking back up.
Cussing and grumbling and flailing about on the ground underneath your big silly feet.
How dare you try to light me on fire? Oh, I missed. I mean, I didn't miss.
I am not a stepping stool.
Not your stepping stone. Not just
Oh, yeah.
okay.
You're dirty, no good, rotten, good for nothing.
Go down.
Rack 'em, frack 'em.
Beast of burden.
Rapscallions.
Rapscallion.
All right. Mazus, this whole proceeding has been rather odd for everyone involved, it seems.
Yeah, people is just going nuts.
That's
But yeah, the sin spawn is on the ground, Gideon on top.
Yes.
Is that right? Well, it's gonna charge in with his quarterstaff. Just
Speaking of things getting weird, the wizard goes into melee.
hey! This is the second time now.
I really hope this doesn't become a habit.
Oh, it probably.
Side wizard.
That might be
Berserker
dangerous.
wizard.
I cast
That's,
fast.
That's 18 to hit.
18?
20 actually because he's flanked. I'll show you.
You try to beat me up, will you? It's a grand total of 2 damage. You better. Poking it with his stick. Okay. This thing's trying to bite it. It kind of catches your stick for a second. You kind of wrench it out, but it's like.
I'm at you, fiend.
Gonna have to enchant that.
All right.
I have many multi-syllabic
Enchanted.
expletives to sling at you.
All right, Emmy. You're welcome to join the craziness.
There's so much going on down there.
Kick it.
She's just gonna look and see what's going on. She's just gonna wait it out.
To be honest, if Emmy went down there and tried to do damage, she'd probably heal it from kicking it instead of,
She'll break her ankle.
It's like, oh,
It touches the
twisted it.
I mean, you can come down and aid another for Mazus. No, hit it there.
Poke him with your stick.
Aim with the eye. Aim with the eye. Go for the eyes, Mazus. Go for the eyes. All right. Let me see. We're going to say that you're holding your turn so that you can have it whenever you're ready.
Okay. I didn't know you could do that.
Yes.
Yeah, you'll just
you can do that.
re-enter the initiative whenever you want.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, Wayko, you're currently on the ground underneath Magpie, who's upset at you for lighting him on fire.
He's he's already starting to get over it. He, he's thought about it, and he's like, okay, fair enough. I'll get you back next
He
time.
thought about it for a whole 3 seconds.
So, is there a way that, can he get up, or like, can he just scramble a bit, like, on the ground?
Wayko's very proficient at
Or is
exercise.
it going to be an attack of opportunity pretty much no matter what I do from this position?
He's prone. He can't take an attack of opportunity.
They're both prone. So.
Oh, he's prone too. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to pull out a handful of feathers, and that'll be my turn.
You son of a bitch.
And actually, yeah, I guess that'd be Dex.
I wasn't going to attack you before, but...
You can attack me if you want. I'm just getting another handful of your feathers. They're really nice. And that was a modified 18.
That does not hit.
Pull out butt feathers?
No.
Very well, then. You just feel him grabbing. You're like, squawk!
Aha! Cheeky?
Only,
My tail feathers.
but no, for real, that's too much good. I'm confident this thing is not going to last much longer.
Okay. Magpie kind of bounces around on you while you're trying to grab his feathers. Let's go. Snip on me there.
We have a good
Not many
time.
people pay for this kind of attention from Magpie.
Okay. Shien, have at whatever you wish.
Shien looks at Emmy. This is a little more hectic than I had expected.
as everyone, including the casters, circle around this sin spawn and kick it to death.
Hey, it's on the ground. Just get him.
In Sandpoint, and does like a dropping axe kick. So the acrobatics is way good.
Okay. We'll believe the way good part.
Pronage is
4.
rolled a 4. So 10, and then what's the bonus against prone?
He takes a -4 to his AC if he's prone.
So 14. I think I still miss.
No, you just barely
You
hit.
suck, man. You
You
suck.
just barely hit. You don't suck as bad as you thought. 14 is the magic number.
So 8 points of damage as it comes crashing down onto the thing's collarbone.
All right. And as you do that, his turn rolls around, and you see that you coming down on him like crushes it in, and his life just drains away as the flames take the last point of damage on his turn from him. Last point of HP.
Gross.
And there you go. Okay, guys. Way to start the game off with tossing junk into the wrath pool.
Yeah.
Just doing your thing.
Well, we're doing it
Wayko
again.
scrambles out from underneath Magpie and says, all right, so that didn't work. Does anyone want to try throwing in the other thing? He points at the closet.
I think Shien took the closet and put it in a bag.
Yeah, the closet's in my backpack.
And the
Why are you keeping
moon pool is currently not glowing anymore. Just so y'all know.
Okay, yeah. Let's let's get out of here.
That works. We destroyed it.
That happened exactly how I planned.
Before anything else crazy happens.
And Gideon's just standing there kind of like Wolverine. What are we hitting next?
Yeah,
See some real emotion from you.
Well, let's try one of these doors then.
Let's try both
Door
doors.
behind door number 1.
Are we gonna do both doors at once and hope they both include encounters?
Yes.
All right, I guess I'll go with
Yes.
Shien. Gideon goes with Wayko, Mazus, and Emyrelda. Who you're going with?
each other.
They're just gonna stand back and watch the stupidity.
Mazus is going with not Magpie. That's who he's going with.
That's okay. This
seems to be the
divided up.
usual division.
Yeah, this divided up pretty much how I expected.
Party.
All right.
I mean, I'm sure Wayko would come with us if he wasn't on a little leash, but
You know, a
Sweet.
leash.
Mm-hmm.
I am
Sure.
unfortunately bound to Gideon in one manner or another.
Okay.
well, there are other options if you choose.
And with that, you open the doors.
And the dogs go crazy.
Once they know what it is.
Okay. So you guys burst open these doors. Boosh. And
Like a normal person, Shien tries the door handle.
well, Gideon didn't try the door handle.
Of course, Gideon doesn't try the door handle.
He's currently Wolverining it at the moment. So you guys go in, and they seem to be empty storage rooms. They kind of look filled with. There's a barrel with moldy meat in one of them that has maggots crawling on it. Maybe is for snacks for the closet, aside from her special snack in the other room. There are some just kind of accoutrement for probably Korovas, the goblin with the 3 arms, but you're not particularly sure. Maybe a rather fragile-looking axe and sword and a spear for him. Really, these are kind of junk rooms, so you can pilfer through the junk if you want to, or you can go and finish the dungeon and go upstairs. It's up to you.
Anchorite rooms. I'm not interested.
25 perception to quickly pilfer the room.
Okay. It reveals no special anything.
Junk, more junk. He tosses a sword over his shoulder, narrowly misses.
Gimme. All right. Wayko, you go in there and look at the pool, or what?
Yeah, he just kind of wandered back, and now he's meditating on that. Not like on it, but he's thinking about it and just kind of checking it
I'm
out.
sitting on the pool.
Yeah, I'm going to soak my bottom in it like a bidet.
Bidet.
I'm using
There was
Lamashtu's
fluid in it.
unholy water as my personal bidet.
Making it
It
even
does
more.
not sound beneficial for the system.
Now it's really unholy.
It touched his unholiest of unholies.
It touched his unwhole.
Jeez.
So there was nothing in these side rooms
Okay.
of value?
Not really. They were junk. They were junk rooms. Even your passive 20 perception couldn't find anything that was worthwhile.
I should hope not.
Nope.
All right, well, let's try this hallway then, this last staircase.
Okay. You guys get your line up. I'll see if there's anything in here.
I'm going to take out the bow for this one.
Oh. Don't want to get caught surprised. The little flying quasit got you worried.
No, but if Gideon's going to kick the door open, there's no way I'm sneak attacking anything.
I honestly thought you meant like Magpie had a bow tie. Like I pull out the bow, like we're gonna do this right. And it just was like a weird place for my brain to go. But now that I've gone there, we should go to like a ball or something. Yeah. I love big parties in D&D. Something always goes wrong.
Well, yeah, it has to. That's the rising action, isn't it?
You all dress up nice and then something terrible happens.
Okay.
I don't think you have to dress up in order for something weird to happen.
Yeah, of course the wizard doesn't want to dress up and go to the ball. He'd rather sit alone on top of a squiggly tower.
All right. So you guys come here. Oh, let me get the revealer open. You guys come along. You're just gonna open the door. By now your rage has subsided, Gideon. In case you were worried about that.
Just have a really fast heart rate.
How's this door coming open?
Do you know how it's coming open?
I think we all know how it's coming open.
Well, now that if the sickness has passed and the rage has passed, he's just sort of going to Look around kind of sheepishly, push the door handle and kind of lightly open it.
All right.
Shien claps.
Okay. So make me a perception check. Getting
Magpie confusedly joins the slow clap, not really sure why.
Paladin learned how to use a door handle.
all right.
Is Shien on top of me again?
I might be.
So
That's how you like it.
all right. So what you see in here?
Horny body.
What you see in here? Water ripples quietly in this circular stone pool, the rim of which is lined with skulls. There's a soft breeze, but nothing more.
I love the decor.
what was your
of this
perception?
place.
I'm sensing a definite motif.
1-3.
Well, you know, the key to proper interior design is consistency.
And skulls.
Most play
Skulls.
skulls in places like this.
Skulls for the skull throne, blood for the blood
For the
god.
blood gods.
Milk for the milk god.
Okay.
Stones for the stone throne.
I'll enter the room.
Blood for Shien's throne.
All right. Magpie, as you get about there, you feel that breeze on your
Tail feathers.
happen for you too. And you're not caught in it, but Gideon gets caught in a surprise round with one of these things.
Oh, what is it? A Vargoyle?
Flying spaghetti monster.
God, what is
May his noodly
is-
appendage touch you.
a Vargol?
There you go.
Maybe.
Gideon, so Magpie, everybody can roll me initiative.
Ooh.
Oh, that's totally a Vargoyle of some description.
Yes, but who knows that? That's the key.
No, I don't have knowledge planes.
We know it. Awesome.
You were looking for low rolls. It's coming now.
Well, good. Where did his turn go? I thought I added one. Add turn. There it is. Everybody in there?
Yep. I think so.
I think so.
Okay. So this thing is going to go once, and then everybody else gets to go because it surprised Gideon.
It's on a surprise round.
Yeah.
Yes.
Supply.
All right. So it is going to announce its presence by shrieking, and it's as it does this, Gideon, you kind of follow Magpie's glance up, and you see it, and its mouth doesn't open to the normal amount. It elongates.
Yeah, like
It
a
shrieks.
Like a Peruvian whore.
like a snake, like an unhinged.
Yes, and stretches down. So you hear a or something like that.
Macaque!
Oh, you've scared the
And
chicken.
make me- I scared the chicken. I scared the egg right out of the chicken. Poor Henrietta. Make me everybody needs to make a DC 12 fort save.
Fort save? Oh, I just may not straight up make this at all. Oh, good. I made it on the die.
19.
16.
Yeah, I failed.
19, 16. You failed, Shin? Wow.
Yeah, you're the one with all good saves.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I've only got a 3 for fortitude.
What I was looking for.
Do you
Wow.
not have a bonus in your constitution?
Nope.
Oh.
My reflex and will are pretty decent.
All right. So anybody who did not roll more a 12 or greater is now paralyzed for maximum rounds because that's what he rolled. 8 rounds.
Paralyzed for 8 rounds?
Paralyzed for 8 rounds.
Holy shit.
What was the roll against? Was that fortitude?
Mhm.
Yes. Is
Yeah.
it above or below a 12? Thank you, thank you, Alex.
A paralyzed character is frozen in place and unable to move or act. A paralyzed character has an effective dexterity and strength score of 0 and is helpless, but can take purely mental actions. A winged creature flying in the air at the time that it becomes paralyzed cannot flap its wings and falls. A paralyzed swimmer cannot swim and may drown. A creature can move through a space occupied by a paralyzed creature, ally or not. Each square occupied by a paralyzed creature, however, counts as 2 squares to move through.
A big string of drool falls out of Wayko's lip, and he just kind of topples over. But the chicken is fine.
The chicken, the death chicken.
Yeah, it's concerned, but it's okay.
Henrietta is totally metal, man. I mean, I'm just saying.
Rock and roll chicken.
It's like Rockadoodle, but female version or something like that.
Oh wow! I haven't thought about Rockadoodle.
You're welcome.
Rockadoodle since I was 12. Oh, that's a blast
Random
from the past.
blasts of nostalgia. There you go.
Okay.
So this rather engorged-looking head has paralyzed practically people, and yeah, did Emmy make her save?
I got a 19, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow. Good job, Emmy. You see Shin's kind of just stuck like in mid pose, but you're okay. All right. Wow, I just saw that Gideon rolled a 4 for initiative. Okay. All right, so that means we are going to go to the first 2 people are effectively paralyzed.
Could everyone?
I take my mental action of thinking about choking the shit out of it.
Could everyone that's paralyzed add a token marker?
Yeah.
I can do that. It's no problem. And doop, oop, where'd that go? There we go. That's everyone that's paralyzed, right? Just the 2?
I believe so.
Okay. All right. It means that Magpie, you're up.
Magpie!
The invincible
And amazing.
and amazing.
Do I shoot it or do I ditch the bow? I think I'll move in here and ditch the bow to my right of the door and draw the S-stock for a 20 to hit.
20 hits.
And 7 damage.
7 damage. Ooh, he didn't like you all that much.
Sorry, that's actually a 22 to hit. I forgot the flank. Oh yeah, I got the.
He's flying. He's not. He's not flankable at the moment. If
Okay.
That's what you're looking for. Unless you guys can fly.
No, I cannot.
You flightless bird.
I believe I can fly.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is no number of feats I can take to make me fly.
Well, that's not necessarily true.
Strangely enough, I can though.
Right?
The big gray demon spawn can fly.
The best I can do is glide.
Flutter.
Shin will start doing it, and you're like, "Oh no, this ain't happening." And then you just go and take a couple levels in enough levels in sorcerer to get fly, and you just be like, "See, Magpie can fly too."
This wasn't a significant mechanical investment.
Okay, so this thing is going to be like, nope. You see it kind of flap around a bit, and kind of get an odd look in its eye, and then it goes, and it's like, "See you, suckers!"
It just flies.
Oh,
away.
sweet.
So Mazus and
Meg.
well, no, that's
Emmy.
technically taking it with. Well, it's taking a withdrawal action. It is out of here. It is like, nope, I'm leaving.
We haven't acted anyway, so
Yeah.
Oh, I'm leaving. Let me see. How far is that?
It doesn't matter. Nobody's going to be able to catch that thing
Yeah.
once it gets trucking.
So
I guess somebody doesn't have any damaging spells.
Kane.
I don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah, really.
None of Mazus' spells have done damage.
Indirectly.
what is its fly speed? 30. So I can get to about right here.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm out.
No, that thing's.
I've been locked in here.
Hey, I can daze it. Try to.
I think it's beyond your range.
Um,
Maybe
You gotta have
not.
line of sight too.
No, you would be able to move and try and daze it.
That's 45 feet.
Okay.
Because you are double. Oh,
Just
What?
certain spots,
move
so
actions.
two.
move actions.
Yeah, it double moved to get out there.
He
So.
would be right here, and then he'd be able to blast it. So
you guys can try, but it's trying to leave. It's like somebody opened the door. Somebody left the door open. The bird's out.
It's gonna go torment the countryside, man.
Mazus, what you gonna do, man?
So I need line
You're
of sight to
taking
do that.
You're taking 2 for going through my space.
Yeah.
Only withdraw in a straight line, so it should be like within your vision.
Oh, really?
I mean, he can charge it, but he can't run up and cast a spell.
Yeah, it's still flying, so
You'd be able to get here
I would.
Well, he's
because
gonna run up.
my space counts for 2.
He's gonna run up with staff in hand, trying to whack him, trying
Do you
to
just
grab.
not like this character?
No. I like this character.
but hitting with my stick has worked so well.
That's a 7. So
Yeah, this thing goes flapping around. It kind of looks at you, just kind of annoying. Goes, "Meow!"
Why is a human waving a stick at?
Curses.
it's not even a pointed stick.
It seems very ineffectual.
That's his
All
turn.
right. Mazus is trying to get the thing out or kill it or something. Broom.
Actually, I'm gonna spend my swift action and teleport 5 feet up.
Oh,
Hmm
okay.
He's not getting away.
He's not getting away. Yeah. Okay. And then Emmy, are you going to try and follow the lead? Are you going to be the heroic Emmy and try and slay this thing? Maybe.
Daze it. Go for the days.
Gonna go out to here.
Days.
Oh
You can
yeah.
actually make it. You can make it 1 more if you want.
I only get half the normal because of
Oh,
slow
that's
down.
right, because you're encumbered.
Because you're encumbered, carrying so much stuff.
Wow, this
Yeah,
pack is so
Mazus.
heavy.
XP is running away quickly after. It's like murder hobos. This thing is legit trying to escape, and you guys are like, no!
Mazus is like, I want my levels, fucker.
No
Couldn't be my next level.
I will only be Satan
No
by blood.
witnesses.
No XP is safe.
Dazed. Such a good spell.
So we'll save.
Oh,
Safe.
no, it won't work.
No.
Yeah.
Humanoid creature.
Humanoid creature.
Oh yeah.
There you go. I
Sleep
will allow
work,
you.
though.
I will allow you to try and cast. If you want. To cast something else if you want, as long as you understand that Mazus is directly in the sleep spell thing.
Oh, it won't be there the fall.
If he positions it right, he's not.
Right now,
Yeah, but it's
It
gonna
goes
take
off.
too long time to cast sleep anyway.
Yeah. The only thing
have
I
the
can think of is
perfect spell.
acid splash it. Try to get a little more damage on it.
Melt its face.
Yeah. You get a -4 because I'm there.
Oh really?
Yeah. Unless you
Attack,
have like
though.
unless you have the feat, which I believe you don't have. Because you wouldn't take it. If you didn't have the feat.
Yeah, that's two feet investments right there.
Yeah.
Point blank and precise shot.
Precise.
you have a specific build for that. If you want to. Okay. Are you looking at it?
Yeah.
If so, I need a touch attack roll.
All right.
Bloop.
You just roll with your normal attack bonuses, and then I'll see if it hits its touch.
On the plus side, you probably get to take away like 1 or 2 points of natural armor.
Thing is, if you hit it, he has to make a fly check.
Oh nope.
Maybe.
11 versus
No.
touch. Yeah, its dex is probably better than that.
It does not. It does not do. You kind of shoot at it, and it goes whoosh onto the ceiling instead of onto it.
Yeah.
But you know that was the part of the ceiling where it was originally.
Let's do it. Part of the ceiling.
Part of the ceiling just kind of. Okay, Gideon, this thing that screamed at you and surprised you is now getting away.
No, there's nowhere we're gonna catch it now. It's gone.
So this is 30 feet. If you take a double move action between Wayko and myself, and then up to where Emmy is, would be a double move action. Gideon comes running down the hallway. Eva!
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So I'll make that run. Now, out of curiosity, he's got cover at this point in time, does he not? Like, line of sight is not the greatest at this angle.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. There's not much I can do.
Okay.
I had grenades on me, but I guess that ship has sailed.
You're still paralyzed.
Yeah, but he ran over me.
What grenades did you take, by the way? Because you didn't delete them out of the party load.
I have the two goblin grenades.
I took one of the goblin grenades, and I think he took the other one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that'll be right.
I assume Shien and Wayko are just kind of gritting their teeth that everybody is leaving them behind, and it's like, we're
They
good.
can finally make a collective, morally good decision because the two evil guys just keeled over to ruling on the ground.
All right. Magpie?
Actually, you don't fall prone. You're just stuck.
Yeah. Thematically, you can have it however you wish. What you gonna do, Magpie?
Severe case of locked joint.
I wouldn't be able to get any farther than Gideon.
Shoot!
I suppose I could get 60.
Fly, bird, fly.
How do you do the movement by degrees again?
Grab the token and you press space every time you want to make a point.
You're basically to the same spot that Emmy is again. Just because that's about how far it is.
I could get to here, or I could try to get underneath it because it's flying.
Yeah, but the people in the way count as 2 spots.
Oh, yes, you're right. So Magpie's going to stand in this doorway and make sure nothing comes up behind us.
Okay. Magpie is guarding the back door.
Or is it the front?
Or is it the front?
That was weird. You just stabbed him and he took off.
Hodor.
All right. So that means 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't get this.
Normally when I do that, people die or get angry. The other. One followed by the other.
So if he's turning corners, he can't take a withdrawal action.
No, he ain't worried about. Mazus's performance thus far has not got him that worried about what might happen
His
to
stick
him.
waving ability.
Uh,
Watch Mazus hits him and causes him a fly check.
7.
Oh well, it was
It's
worth
easier
its
to hit
while.
them when they're lying on the ground.
Mazus is coming to that conclusion, and this dude
So he
almost
moves
makes it another 15. He almost makes it all the way out. He's
He just
like right there.
appeared, screamed, and ran.
You guys took like 7 hit points on him, and he's like, "What? Nope, get this, man. I'm
He goes,
gone."
Ah! He's got a terrible gank brigade.
Gideon, are you gonna
Yes, I
try
can
it? I mean, yeah. There you go.
Move there, and then I'm
Move there.
35 feet away.
Are
That's
you
too
gonna-
far. That's too far. My spell is too short.
Oh,
Yeah,
this is
that's
just
swift action
this is
teleport,
probably
right?
worse. Alex probably feels worse about this encounter than any of them because he can't get him. It's just like, oh,
It's this crappy spell I got. It's my only chance. Has like a 15 feet range.
Oh,
Yeah.
15 feet range. Yeah.
It's terrible. Well, he runs there and it just looks at him, measures the distance with his eyes, and just sighs. And you slowly walks back.
okay. He gives up. Are you gonna? Is anyone gonna try and pursue after that, or what? After Mazus just comes walking back like,
Unless Gideon wants to run and chase him.
I generally trust that Mazus knows a hell of a lot more than I do, and if he says it's lost, it's lost.
so that escaped. The Vorgile is what it is, but you guys don't necessarily know that unless you make some checks. But
I'll make some checks.
yeah,
Okay,
make some checks.
Mazus, you tried your hardest.
So that's kind of terrifying. I don't know what's going to happen with that. If it's going to go alert a bunch of people that we're down here or what.
Gonna go
He
kiss
just
him.
mass spamming them again.
It was probably
I know
Preston
all
was-
this stuff.
I didn't click local this time. Figured that
Oh.
It was probably
wouldn't deal anything.
All right.
I should make it. Just all knowledge.
Arcana. Yep, that's a Vargle, all right.
Yes, you know that it is a creature called a Vargile. A Vorgvile. Vargovile. However they want to say that. It, of course, looks quite a bit like what you saw there. And
Flying head.
it obviously shrieks. Do you have any question about it? I'll give you...
How intelligent is
How intelligent is it? You know that they are not super intelligent.
It's a Vargwheel.
They're...
it? Can it speak?
They're... Can it... It has language.
I'm still here.
It can speak, but it's usually very straight to the point. It's not very talkative about about things in general. So,
But it can understand language.
yes,
I like turtles.
usually in
Malaysians call them a Penangalang.
Penangalang.
An erratic pangolin.
That sounds like a Muppet song. Penangalang. Dun, 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 dun. Penangalang.
Would I know why it was down here? Like, is this like a natural habitat or something?
It's not a natural habitat. It was probably placed here by someone, but
All right.
I mean, you don't know who. Could have been the Quasit. Could have been this Nualia character. Could have been Suto. Though you don't think it was Suto because he didn't seem very magical. But you're not sure about this Nualia person, and this Quasit was definitely magical. So,
All right. Yeah, that'll do. Well, is there a way to undo the shrieking, like a wet willy or something?
48 seconds goes by.
you're pretty sure that a wet willy would work.
Don't do
If
that.
it didn't, it'd still be as funny.
Considering Wayko's got like a trickle of blood coming out of either ear, please don't give him a wet willy.
All right. So, wet willies aside, whether they happen or not, it doesn't take very long for it to wear
48
off.
seconds later.
I wouldn't want to stick his fingers in their dirty ears.
No, they never wash behind them.
Yeah.
Never have a good bath.
What is this mammal fascination with ears?
Well, it got away.
Indeed.
Fortunately, I was just about to get it. Just.
Yep, bet you were.
Should have seen me, Burden. Almost had it. Almost.
Very impressed.
So legit, you know, Birdman is going to end up
in my
her name in this area at some point.
Do you know in my homeland the sorcerers don't act quite like you?
Must be a culture thing then, I suppose.
Indeed.
Does this staircase go anywhere, or is it also collapsed?
All right. So coming there, let me get to that spot. Coming there, you see that it is another spiral staircase, and it also seems to go down. Let me see. I'm trying to remember. No, it goes up. It seems to go up. I pardon myself. Pardon me. I did not mean to say that. So the flight of spiral stairs winds up around a circular pillar into darkness. They seem to have led up at one point to a room, probably, but now it doesn't seem so. You think you might be able to push a few things out of the way. There's something on the door probably that it leads up from. Leads up to.
Mhm.
But it does seem to give a little.
Curse this infernally collapsible place.
Is there anything in this pool?
Yeah, I was just checking that out.
It seems to be just a pool. Probably that's where they washed up. You're thinking. Grit and grime at the bottom.
Don't drink it.
It's full of vargoyle stool.
I'm not. Does that even?
I don't
happen?
know. Do outsiders poop?
Depends
Shien?
what kind of
Do they have to
outsider, I suppose.
They do the opposite. They just sort of inhale it.
Ugh.
They're like beholders.
outside,
They
it's all
inhale it, they digest it, and then they expel it through their mouth.
Oh, like an owl.
Pellets.
Type setup.
We're getting
Maybe.
anywhere here.
You're going around and around and around. You spin me right round, baby, right round.
Do we want to try and move some of this rubble, or just leave it?
Please excavate some for us.
Move your frail bird bones. She
Yeah,
starts
so
digging.
I was gonna say Captain Paddlehands at the ready.
Okay. You start digging.
Oh, it was collapsed. This one was.
Hey, I still got the little cancel mark on my head, but am I no longer frozen?
You're no longer frozen.
All right.
8 seconds for that to
It
pass.
was like you all just kind of walked away, and he's just like, "Aw."
He didn't even realize he was unfrozen.
Not
He
even
just kind
part of the party.
he just thought
Standing there with drool going down his chin is kind of a normal state of affairs for him.
Loneliness again.
I'm on my own. There's no one else beside me.
My
alone,
problems are all gone.
naturally.
There's no one here to deride me.
But you gotta have friends.
Shut it, donkey. Okay.
I was gonna stay with you.
You irritating miniature beast of burden.
That's a nice boulder.
That's nice
No,
boulder.
Too much Shrek. It's ogre now.
You know, I don't know a single person that don't like parfait.
Ogres are not parfaits. Ogres are like onion. Okay, moving quotes aside, you guys start digging. Make me some strength checks.
Digging a hole.
Regular. Yeah. We are not dwarfs, but we're digging a hole.
Diggy, diggy hole. Diggy, diggy hole.
We are not dwarfs, but they're digging a hole.
So
Okay.
straight.
Are we able to clear this door or whatever?
Well, I don't have any strength checks yet.
Uh,
I didn't know you were waiting on. You didn't say nothing about strength check, or if you did, it got lost.
Maybe it got lost.
modified 18.
Okay.
20.
Okay. Anybody else helping?
Mage
Just
hand.
the big guys? Mage hand, she moves 5 pounds. worth of
Yeah,
Moving the
stuff
small,
at a time.
moving the small rocks out of the way.
I'm helping.
And got prestidigitation going for 1 pound rocks.
All right. As you do that, make me a dexterity save as you hear a shifting above you.
Right. 14.
15 for me.
You die.
15. 14 is what you got?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It wasn't that hard to get out of the way, but
Pull a Legolas and start running up the falling stones.
yeah. It doesn't quite work that way because what you've hit is you seem to have gotten loose big stone that was in the way. Now it's just a lot of loose dirt that is shifted down into the tunnel, and it's kind of filling it up a little bit. So you'd have to almost start over, but on softer material now.
A giant cloud of dust just sweeps down the staircase.
Yeah.
What's smaller than dirt? Dust. What's smaller than dust? Atoms.
And atoms extend past all the way through out towards the great unknown of the sky.
All right, so Shannon moves a little bit to see if there's anything of interest here.
Witchy Witch has returned.
Nothing specifically pops out to you. You do see that there's like a couple pieces of junk stuff, broken bits of things in the dirt, but other than that, nothing.
So to sort of continue on, we would need to, like, say, have a shovel or what have you.
You think that would probably be best?
Perfect thing, I have a shovel.
Are you serious?
Yep.
How else is he gonna bury his victims? I mean,
I hate it when people are better at dead for
He intends to bury all his guilt, sometimes literally.
Here, Abby, hold this.
How else do you
Cloak.
bury? I mean, so that would be a modified 15 for strength for digging.
Okay, so to expedite this, how long do you guys want to spend down here again?
Not much longer, I don't think.
until
Just
we
we'll
see
see if there's
sunlight.
anything worthwhile.
Basically, I was thinking to dig a little bit to see whether or not looks like we're making any progress. If so, cool. If not, bug out.
Okay, so you dig for a bit, maybe 30 minutes. You move plenty of dirt. I don't know where you're putting it all. Maybe having people haul it out in their
Further
Here,
shirts
I mean,
or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we mage hand
we
the dirt out.
fully do like the Shawshank Redemption thing, out to the yard.
There you go. Little bootfuls at a time.
Okay, you're at it for about 30 minutes. You've made some headway, but you want to keep going, keep going.
No, if it doesn't seem like we're making much headway, or if it doesn't, what does everybody else think?
I think we have
Shannon
more
just grabs the bits of junks to see if
Waco's got nowhere to be, so he'll probably just have a nap.
Well,
I don't think
were.
we'll find any goblins digging.
No,
here.
that's true.
No.
So let's get back to where we. key and see if we can find where they're coming from.
Okay. All right. So you guys gonna make your way back out? Anything you want to do? Where you? Whoa, there you are. Okay. Somebody's teleporting
Yeah.
again.
No, sorry, I didn't mean to go that
Was that
far.
random?
It dropped on me.
It's just
Transfer
keep
the
an eye out
statue
for
grapple.
the shrieker on the way out.
You'll keep an eye out for the shrieker.
Yeah.
Okay. What was that about the Rancer, Joel?
Are we able to actually take that thing?
Yes, actually. If you want to try and pull that Rancer from the statue.
Yeah, I'm a loot monster. I'll pull it from the statue.
Loot. We found the experience monster. We found the loot monster.
Hey,
And the pack rat.
hobo's gotta eat.
Shien's greedy. So
This current hobo that is saying he's got to eat is currently getting free room and board at the Rusty Dragon Inn, only the best and most respected inn in
Yes.
Tyre of Sandport.
But for how long?
Smash the book out of the statue so I can take that.
You want to try and it is a stone book. So you want to try and take the stone book? On the stone book, it appears ornamental.
All right. Well, then just break it anyway.
was there ring on
Okay.
the statue at all? I can't
There
remember if there was
is-
or not.
A little bit of writing on the statue.
Now that Shien's got a plethora of paper from the one room, he's gonna create a rubbing.
Okay.
Rub that statue.
I was using your noodle.
And he's gonna loot the shit out of that Rancer because you know why.
Okay.
Because it's
All right.
not attached to the floor.
It seems very, very well made. So, I mean, anybody wants to appraise it, they can.
I will appraise that.
Stop looking at my Rancer.
I believe Matthew saw it first, wasn't he? Wasn't he the one that saw it first?
But I grabbed it.
Light makes right.
Just fucking with you.
All right. There's only a slight quibble. This metal and ivory Rancer looks very well made. You
agree.
definitely know from that skill it's masterwork. You're not sure how much it's worth, but probably pretty close to 300 to 400 gold pieces ish. You're not specifically sure.
Wow.
It's not nailed to the floor.
It is nice. And hey, you sell it to the right person, they might like an old, antique, authentic Thessalonian artifactual Rancer from a statue of somebody probably important.
I have no idea who would purchase
And
that.
I
Inside.
like
Think.
might like the rubbings too.
All right. So that is that. Anything specific you guys want to do in here after this?
We just need to head
Precursory.
further down the tunnel, right?
Yeah.
I think we're content.
Yeah, head
Okay.
back to the tunnel and continue.
So where
on our
we-
path.
This joint be cleared.
All right.
Yeah. We took
So-
everything of value
Oh.
that we could find.
We literally stripped everything of value, killed everything except one thing that got away. We know that it is
And,
is
and
definitely
not for lack of trying either on that thing that got away.
yeah. So you come back up to the massacre, not to the massacre at the glassworks, but you follow. Are you wanting to follow the ledge back down some more, or are you wanting
were we
to?
going
Yeah.
Were we going back to town, or were we going
The
to
goblins yet?
Yeah, we were looking for the goblins still.
continue on the path towards the end, or was that the end of it?
Okay, so as you continue on, let me pull up that map for you guys. Where'd it go? Oh, handout maps. Yeah. All right.
Endpoint map.
Yep, the Sandpoint map. So can you guys see the glassworks? It is over here, right in.
Okay,
I
isn't it?
probably can't ping on that.
It's
No.
number 20, isn't it? On the very left-hand
Yes,
side.
number 20.
Yeah, I
that
cannot
big
read
beach
any
right
of
by
those
it?
numbers. It's too small.
Yeah.
Okay, where that compass is?
Yeah.
You see that similar shape to the right?
Yeah, just to this.
Directly to the right. And
It's a gray building with like 4 little bulbs on it. Those are the big window bits.
Okay, so that's the glassworks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Which I didn't know. I didn't realize it was so like it was in the town.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pretty full on.
I linked a larger map. That's easier to see.
Yes. There you go. So as you're looking at that map, thanks a lot, roll 20. I probably should put it on a. If I was a more motivated GM, I'd take the time to put it on a map
On a-
page.
Yeah. That's always good. So you can zoom in.
All right. So you guys see where 20 is. You come to the beach right there eventually. You follow down that pathway, that gray portion right there. Seems to be where it all leads down across the face of the thing too. And there's a bunch of tracks along this backside. You guys can roll some survival if you want to, but it really is very clear that there's just mainly goblins that had left tracks here, and they're definitely worn away. These aren't fresh in the sense of like a few hours ago. These are you guys probably get the idea that they were likely made from the goblins that you killed up in the glassworks, having come in maybe a day ago, too.
Are the other tracks leading north or south?
They
I
kind of
assume
lead
they don't.
north.
I assume they don't lead out into the water.
Up towards the old
The
light
harbor?
Choppers Isle.
They seem to have wound around the. Are you going to follow them?
Yeah, I might as well follow
Yeah.
them at this point to see where they lead, because that's kind of what we're supposed to be doing anyways.
No rest for the wicked.
Okay. So as you do that, you go around up past and kind of trek around the old light. It's harder to follow right there, but you pick them up on the other side fairly easy. Well, not fairly easily. These are definitely older tracks. It takes a little bit. You can roll me a survival check to get a good beat on which way they went, because right in here at the junk beach, you start to lose them.
I'm just gonna assist. Nope.
I got a modified 15.
Okay. So that's enough to try and pick up the basic of it. They did not seem to be trying to hide their tracks in specifically, but Mazus and Emmy are like, oh no, look, they go over that way. But you're like, no, they go this way. They start pointing out towards Chopper's Island and stuff like that. No, they seem to go along this edge here, very close to the edge of the cliff as to not be seen, and then come around up and past the north gate. You think they may have even climbed along the stone portion to get past the gate. And they're you don't think that there was a bunch of them, probably just the ones you fought at the glassworks. And it seems to have happened before a recent kind of increase in the patrols, because you see someone up on the north gate say, whoa, halt, what is your business? Who goes down below?
Very sorry to startle you, sir. We were actually sent by the sheriff as well as the mayor to just ascertain the presence of goblins, and especially the ones that had attacked, and how they may have gotten in. It appears that this is one of the ways that could have happened, good sir. Perhaps I recommend we make sure this area is kept watch on. And if necessary, I'll make a diplomacy check.
Well, he says, a likely story to say you're with them, with the sheriff.
My name is Gideon
State
Matthews.
your names.
My name is Gideon Matthews. This is
It's what?
Gideon Matthews.
Your mother.
Gideon Matthews.
Yes, sir.
Matty?
Sorry.
You're Giddy from the Matthews boy?
Yes, sir. My parents
It's
used to run
me,
the Rusty
Dylan.
Dragon. Holy crap. Oh, it's good to see you've joined the guard.
Well, yes, I was.
It's dog's age.
Boo, Dylan.
I know we haven't spoken in so long. I didn't get the chance to talk to you. Oh, all right.
No, sir.
Go on about your business.
Thank you. I would suggest we may be back at the Rusty Dragon this eve. I'll meet you there for a drink if we're back.
That sounds wonderful. Tally ho and whatnot. Keep
Very
on.
good, sir.
The lone old British man living in Sandwood.
Wayko snarls is like, wow, what a dick.
So it seems like Thistletop would be our next point, our next lead.
Indeed.
Maybe we do more in town first before going north? Because
Isn't Thistletop like unknown goblin area? Like
way up in the
Shallowloo
was
knows
mentioned in
there
the
are encampments
journal.
up there already?
Yeah. So that was our next point of interest. But if we found out how they got in, maybe we make a stop back, drop off the stuff we may have found, and let them know about the stuff we found underneath the town
Catacombs.
Yeah,
and the catacombs, and then we resupply and then head out.
head in for some debriefing.
Yeah.
All right. So
And sell the loot.
and sell the loot.
Maybe I can give myself a massive falchion. No, yes, maybe.
Well, falchions aren't super common in this area, but you may be able to find one.
You probably have someone make it for you.
That's true.
Takes a long time though to make a weapon.
Depends how good they are.
Mazus would know. All right then, guys.
Well, it's
You got
10 to 9, so
Yes, we are going to call it here, YouTube. We're not going to bore you with all of their, oh, we want to keep this loot and that loot and all of stuff like that. We'll handle that off camera. Next time we'll jump in. We will see what they want to do and how they want to approach this thistletop problem.
In anticipation of closing, we're going to go back to the inn and do our usual hoopla and spend a night, yeah? Regain the spells.
Good.
Yeah.
Sounds good to me if that's what y'all want to do.
Before Wayko goes to bed, he is going to check out that mysterious book in that nether land from there.
Are you going to
Yeah, he's going to get nice
comprehend
and cozy
languages
while
on
I
it or
can.
something?
Exactly. I've been saving that last bit, but I was lucky enough that we can, before I go to bed, I'm going to give that a look over. Maybe even try to copy some of it into Elven or Sis.
Okay.
Do that next time. Just wanted to say that so I don't forget.
Okay. Sounds good.
Très bien. Otherwise,
And,
we're good.
and we have to make sure at the beginning of next episode we kick another sin spawn into the pool of whatever.
Yep. You got to start off the episode by getting into a combat with someone rather unnecessarily. So.
that was completely necessary.
Oh, it was. It was, I suppose.
It makes up for the Vargol getting away.
Yeah, there you go.
Kind of does.
Yeah, I suppose.
You know, we had to empty the pool of all the energies in case some fool were to bleed in it.
Exactly.
Right. Okay. Well, we will call it there then. We'll deal out experience and stuff like that in just a bit off camera. But as for you guys on YouTube, we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Adios.
Hasta luego.